Hello and welcome to World Watch on Oweleketv. I am Antonia Nwokolo. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is expected on May 29th in Moldova, where he is to reaffirm Washington's support for the small southeastern European country's aspirations to join Western institutions. Moldova, which has a long border with war-racked Ukraine, has strongly condemned Russia's invasion of its neighbor and sheltered thousands of Ukrainian refugees at the start of the conflict. Under pro-Western President Sandu, Moldova has sought to shake off Russia's long-standing influence and obtained EU candidate status in June 2022. Washington has voiced its firm backing of Sandu, who faces re-election later this year. A sophisticated joint European-Japanese satellite has launched to measure how clouds influence the climate. Some low-level clouds are known to cool the planet, others at high altitude will act as a blanket. The EarthCare mission will use a laser and radar to probe the atmosphere to see precisely where the balance lies. It's one of the greatest uncertainties in the computer models used to forecast how the climate will respond to increasing levels of greenhouse gases. The 2.3-ton satellite was sent up from California on a SpaceX rocket. The project is led by the European Space Agency, which has described it as the organization's most complex Earth observation venture to date. The White House spokesman John Kirby has said the U.S. does not believe Israel has launched a full-scale invasion of Rafah in southern Gaza. He spoke hours after Israeli forces reached the center of the city and reportedly seized a strategically important hill overlooking the nearby border with Egypt. U.S. President Joe Biden said this month he would limit weapon supplies to Israel if it entered the population centers of Rafah, where hundreds of thousands of civilians are still believed to be sheltering. The U.S. State Department said it was watching closely for the Israeli military to conduct a quick and thorough investigation into the strike. South Africans are set to vote in the most pivotal election since the racist system of apartheid ended in 1994. More than 27 million people were registered to cast their ballots in a poll that highlights growing political fragmentation after 30 years of democracy. A record 70 parties and 11 independents are contesting an election that will see South Africans vote for a new parliament and 9 provincial legislatures. The African National Congress is seeking a 7th term in office. It has been in power since anti-apartheid icon Nelson Mandela led it to victory at the end of the white minority rule. And that's all we have for you on World Watch. I am Antonia Nwokolo.